out and I took a box from Lowe's, and I've learned that if you guys have a Walmart or Target standard black shelf or the white shelf, which is a 5-tier, you can move the shelving around and then measure the height of the box to whatever you want. And this particular one is going to be 17.5 inches, and it's going to be the width about 24 inches and depth about 11.5. And then I just literally glued the bottom down. Super easy. And then I took this green grass-like it's made of like rubber and like plastic, but it looks like fake grass, which I thought would be perfect for doing for the outside of the carnival or the fair, depending on what you guys are doing. And I actually got it from Target, and it came, it's called Fancy Grass and it's 26 by 12 inches, so I just cut it to fit in there. It was only $3 at Target in the dollar, like the cheaper section. So now it's time to glue on all of the paper on the outside and start adding on some cute stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is Scarra's car wash. I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit of each of the girls from the Ghoul Fair line in this as much as I can. So I just took a piece of cardboard, laid it down, tried to make it a little taller than her. She's about 11.5, so I did about a 13 to 14 inch piece. This one's actually 14, but you could do a little shorter. And then on the cardboard, I made it the width that I kind of wanted, and then you can barely see it, but I drew a rectangle on it. I'm going to cut that out, cover this in different types of scrapbook paper, and then design it to kind of make it look somewhat like her car wash. So I'll let you guys see it when I get it done. As you can see, I got a little bit more done. So for the background, it looks a little awkward, but I wanted to do it kind of like, here's like the building, and then I cut up the tree, and then I didn't have enough to like do a full skyline just because like the paper was kind of uneven and I had trouble finding stuff, so I kind of just made it work with what I had. So I kind of wanted to have it like it was like the building and like you could see the sky behind it. So I'm actually going to line this up right around here so that, well, and it's not really like a good view, but it's going to line up here with kind of like the line so that you don't really see the cut so much, and then it looks like it just has the sky behind it. And then I was going to do the bakery side on this side so she can like sell the cake pops and cupcakes, and then Halloween's balloons I'm going to make like a little like stand here too. So far it's looking pretty good. Again, the sky thing was kind of hard to do because I wanted to still make it look like it's outside with the grass, but somewhat like outside of the school building possibly. So I'm going to continue gluing more stuff, but I wanted to show you guys that I did this and I really like how this turned out. So cut little teardrops with my scissors and then just used some really cute glittery stickers for that. So gonna do a few more steps. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that aside for a while because as you can see, like I glued multiple sides to it and wanted to kind of be portable so I can always take it out if I wanted to and maybe add like a different scene for like an outdoor scene so I don't have to keep making these and then run out of shelving space. And then for this, I glued the legs on. I just used really cheap wooden dowels from Michael's and mixed some paint together and painted the legs. Should almost be dry. And this is going to be for her, like her little bake stand. And I was going to put cardboard on the side, but I kind of like the look of the leg sticking out, so I'm just going to do it that way. And now I'm going to try to make something also for Halloween for her balloon stand to sell. I still undecided if I'm going to buy Heath or not to add into this playset. Right now, I'm probably not. So let's add more things to this. I'm going to add some wooden dowels, make a little sign. But yeah, this is literally just cardboard covered with scrapbook paper and stickers. That's literally it. And the wooden dowels. So super easy stuff. Let's continue on. So after stopping and fueling up for coffee, Philip is here! So he's going to actually be poking a hole through the table because what I want to do is have a banner going through with the wooden dowels. So he's going to poke a hole. That's really close to the edge though, is that safe?
That's fine.
Okay. I just don't want it to be too loose on the ends.
We have to bypass the paper, so.
Oh. Okay. I know what's going on. But he says he knows what he's doing. So I'm going to trust him to do this. So let's speed this up and watch him not break my table.
That's fine.
So I finished the overall cake pop stand, and I went with Bat Pops as the name of her stand. So I took ribbon and glued the ribbon around. Took more scrapbook paper and stickers to make this sign. And then for the banner, if you guys want a tutorial of that, please comment below. I just took ribbon and triangles, and I glued the 2 layers of ribbon, one in the front and one in the back, to like stick it together. And I think it looks really cute. And now I've started working on Halleen's balloon display. So I took 2 toilet paper rolls, glued them together, and I took a piece of scrapbook paper that matched her dress, wrapped it around. And it's going to be a little project. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it, but I want to do it as like having balloons coming out of this so she can like hand them out and sell them to people. And I'm probably going to place it off to the side. I'm not sure exactly where. So still going to add a lot more stuff to it, but I want to show you guys the progress. Alright everybody, so I'm officially done with the Ghoul Fair playset that I made. So starting off, I guess we'll start off with the bakery set here on the side for Elizabeth. Since she is selling cake pops, I wanted to incorporate something kind of like a bake stand. So I cut little triangles of paper and ribbon and glued it to the top, used wooden dowels, cardboard scrap paper, and more ribbon for the bottom, and stickers too. So I wanted to give it a cute little name, so I called it obviously like Bat Pops is like her name for her shop. And then I just incorporated little Monster High accessories, some other remint accessories, and other little toys in it as well. And for the background behind it, I wanted to cut a tree out. So this is all black scrapbook paper, and I used an X-Acto knife to cut everything out. It took me a long time. And then moving over to the car wash. I didn't really want to make like an actual car wash for the car to kind of go through, because that was going to be really hard, and I had no clue how to do that. So instead I just built a stand for Scara. And then I obviously used a scrapbook paper with cardboard. I used stickers for this. I used precision scissors to cut really small pieces out and just accentuated it with kind of like ribbon and stuff. And then I have like the car here in the front, so it's kind of like she's pulling up and asking her questions about the car wash before she goes and washes the car, probably on the side or something. Yeah, so kind of like using a little bit of imagination with this. And for the background, this night sky is just scrapbook paper as well. So I used primarily brick, and I wanted to have kind of like, you could see the sky through the building. So this is kind of like maybe on the side of the school or something. So I thought that would be kind of cute to have. And then for Halleen, this one took a little creativity, because I was like, okay, she's selling balloons. How am I going to make balloons? So instead of making balloons, I bought them. These are actually cake topper pieces that I bought from Publix. So if you guys have like a local grocery store that you guys can go to, or a local bake shop, they actually sold me these individually, and then I just used toilet paper rolls. I had to glue 2 of them together, wrap scrapbook paper and ribbon around it, and then just cut little holes. And then I put the balloons in it. And then now she can sell balloons to Cleo and Deuce. So very simple. Like this one I felt like it didn't take as much actual like labor hours as some of the other things that I've made, but I feel like it's very effective. And it's really cute though too. Like I love the fake grass from Target. I want to definitely buy more of that to make more outdoor play sets for the dolls. And like I said, this is my Ghoul Fair themed one, but one thing that's flexible about this is these pieces are removable. Like I can take this out, I can take this out, and then I can put other things in it, so it can be a music festival if you want, or something else. So I wanted to do the flexibility of actually being able to take out the pieces and then reusing the background for other play sets. So if you guys are limited on space, use your imagination. So as always, check out Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Comment below if you guys want to see individual like tutorials on how I made the balloon stand more detailed, or the car wash, or the bake stand, or the background. Let me know and I'll make a separate video for that. I just didn't want to go all out for this one video. So as always, thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure to subscribe to see more tutorials and reviews by me, and comment. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see more of this? Let me know. I had fun doing it. Thanks, guys.